What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Head Jug here with our last week of the JJDL. This is week 7, the final week of the regular season. We have finished this season so far with 5-1. So we are guaranteed to make the playoffs heading into it, and we are guaranteed at least the top 4 seed. This matchup doesn't really matter unless I want to potentially try to earn or guarantee the first or second seed, which honestly doesn't matter to me because we're making playoffs, so very much don't mind what's going to be the outcome of this matchup. My opponent being William D. and the Pensacola Peppers. Actually, a pretty fire name, by the way. I don't think they have a chance to make the playoffs, but they could still want to go out with a bang potentially. So definitely gonna take this team a little serious. Like I said, I did kind of still did bring a little bit of a good team, but we're also bringing some some niches a little bit here. But if you guys are excited, leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new, join the Blue Shocker crew today because you'll be further the king of the crew. With that being said, let's break down this matchup. So we have my opponent's team, which has Tornadius, Therian, Annihilate, Ironmoth, Empoleon, Ursaluna, Yamega, Mesprit, Mousehold, Suyin, Gudra, Dashbun, and Misdreavus, with Terra captains being Terra Fire and Rock Yamega, and Terra Ghost and Fairy on the Misdreavus. So, looking at this team, Torn's very threatening. Annihilate, Iron Moth are very wrestling. Ursaluna is very much a problem for my team in terms of being a physically defensive Pokemon. Yamega has been proven to be such a god tier Terra Captain, so it's definitely going to be the Terra Captain threat I'm expecting to be. Mesprit's kind of annoying for our team. Mousehold's also a bit of a nuisance against us. He's doing Gudra's here nor there. Dashbun's also very annoying. And Misdreavus has actually proved to be a bit of a problem for my opponents to deal with. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and break down the team. Obviously, here are the 6 I'm expecting. I do think one or two more Pokemon could potentially come to this matchup. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and just look at this matchup here. So we are going to go ahead and bring out our Grimmsnarl Sasquatch here with the Prankster Lights Clay, which is the support set that I told that we were going to finally bring to this game. Reflect, Light Screen, Taunt, and Foul Play. This is basically designed to be able to shut down any Pokemon from setting up, which is really good. Foul Play helps keep the Annihilate relatively okay in check and kind of keeps it dwindled down. Yes, it gives it Rage boost constantly, but we keep it chipped down, which is really good. 120 HP, max defense, impish nature, and 136 Spadef. This is designed to be more of a physically defensive check to the Annihilate and the Ursaluna than to anything else on their team. Up next, we have Vika Shot, finally rocking out with the Terra Fire set. Now, the reason why I'm going with Terra Fire in this matchup is even though, yes, I do know the Sludge Wave can be a thing from the from the Iron Moth and stuff like that, and I also know for, uh, the Heat Wave, not really just really that. But Terrifier lets me able to take on the Tornadus 1v1 in a little bit of better fashion. It also, again, lets me take fiery hits from the Iron Moth, which is really good. And we're actually going to rock out Terra Blast this week. And the reason why we're going to go Terra Blast this week, not really any particular reason. I think Terra Blast kind of helps with a few little niches here and there. It kind of gives you a little bit of a kind of a neutral play against the Empoleon if you don't want to Thunderbolt. We are running with that Magnet set again this week with Thunderbolt and Mudshot, which are probably going to be the only moves I'm clicking in this matchup. 100 HP, max special attack, and 156 depth. This outspeeds everything on his team, guaranteed. That is not Choice Scarfed. Up next, we have Jirachi, aka Make a Wish here, rocking with a very interesting Jirachi set because we're rocking Trick, Psychic, or Spirit in U-Turn. If you can look at my opponent's team, they do not have a Dark type, and if they do have that Dark type, it does not take Psychics really well. And more importantly, their Steel type gets switched out. It can get potential to a Kyota at the potential range, and also Aura Spear helps check that as well. 116 HP, 32 in defense, 100 Spadef, 8 speed, and max special attack. Modest outspeeds all of his bulk, which is guaranteed. Otherwise, Trick is also there to potentially Trip and also steal an item, which is really good. But Psychic and Aura Spear really check my opponent's team. Up next, we have Wu Tai, the MVP of the season for our season this week, and we're actually rocking out with a very unique item this week because I don't think a lot of people run this type of item on Urshifu a lot, and that is Assault Fest. Now, this reason is because we can be able to take on the hits from the Iron Moth really well. Brick Break to get rid of Screen, Surging Strikes, and Aqua Jet, which really check like the water checks on their team is very resistant. Drain Punch really helps as well, dealing with a lot of things on my opponent's team as well. And we are going to be really, and it also gives us a decent answer towards that Yamega, which is really important too. 108 HP, max attack, adamant, 116 Spadef, and 32 speed. Again, the speed out to speed. More so the bulky threats. It's also there to outspeed a small and speed invested Annihilate, which is really good. Up next, we got my boy Spooky Doo here, the Houndstone with Rest, Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, and Body Press. Basically, physically defensive. This is to be able to beat everything on the team. Shadow Sneak, again, kind of just helps check a couple of things on the team. Otherwise, Body Press really just checks a lot of things that they cannot do with. And with having Fluffy, it's going to do really well for us. And last but not least, we have Rex, our HAXORUS here, with Loaded Dice. It's going for the redemption. If it redeems itself, we'll give Loaded Dice another shot in the future. If it fails, I'm going to throw this item in the trash and never going to use it again. We are rocking with Adamant Nature, with Swords Dance, Scale Shot, Dragon Dance, and Poison Jab. This is kind of because his team just really switch into dragons at all. And I actually think I'm going to switch Dragon Dance out for Earthquake, just because I think it's going to be better visual in case that Empoleon does come. And I'd rather be able to deal with that thing versus anything else. So I do think we're going to actually switch that setup there. But we are rocking with Max Attack Adamant, 76 defense, 156 speed depth to really take some hits on this team. And again, enough speed depth to beat the bulk. But that's going to be the team. Let's go ahead and get into this matchup here. Very much looking forward to this matchup. Check the volumes again. Okay, we're good. This should be a really interesting matchup here. Good luck and have fun. Oh, I forgot I turned the music off because I was playing Rambats. And, okay, they do bring the Dash Bun. Okay, so Dash Bun's here. Wow, there's no Iron Moth. I am very surprised. I am very surprised that there is no Iron Moth. And there's no... So Empoleon's here, which I guess kind of made sense, but again was something I personally didn't think was going to make sense. And no Ursaluna is huge. Like, no Ursaluna is so huge for us, actually. So he actually really just loses to my Wutai, so I do need to be careful with that. I really don't see a Psychic switch in on his team that we can do this. My Spooky Dew also just does insanely well in this matchup. I do think... Oh, I was also on Poltergeist, not Sleep Talk. What the heck was I doing? My HAXORUS looks insane. I'm so glad I put Earthquake now on that set. I'm so glad I made that last second change. My Vikavolt looks insane. There is no electric resist besides the Goodra, but once Goodra's dwindled down or taken care of, we kind of handle that thing. I think I'm just going to leave with my Jirachi, just because Jirachi matches up well into every single thing on the corner. So, they lead with this. Now, I think it's pretty obvious they're going to go for a knockoff here. I'm pretty positive they're just going to click knockoff here. They also could click U-turn here, if they really wanted to. And even then, Psychic's 2 KOing. I can trick on the following turn, stuff like that. I think I just go for the Psychic here. They could potentially predict my Stealth Rocks here, because the fact that I led with Jirachi probably tells them that it's my Rocker. And again, I think it's pretty safe bet that they're going to go into the Empoleon here. At least with this Psychic, I'll get to gauge what kind of investment this Empoleon's rocking. It also could be the Goodra. Maybe Aura Spear would have been the play there. Let's look at that U-turn damage. So 13. That's looking like standard damage. Probably should have went for the Aura Spear there, but I don't think we want to make too of an aggressive play here early on. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Oh my god, let's go, Jirachi. Get that Annihilate here. Let's go. Alright, so I need to look here. So if he's Spadef Annihilate... Okay, so he's not Spadef. So he was probably Fizdef. Fizdef with max HP, that died. So he probably knows that I'm Specs now. But what's really good about this now is I have no drawbacks in predicting Aura Spears. Definitely would have been cool to have gotten the trick off there, but wow. Wow, they went hard Annihilate. They must have really predicted me to set Stealth Rocks. And even if you're predicting me to set Stealth Rocks, I do think you go Goodra or Empoleon every single time. Wow. Getting rid of that Annihilate. Turn 1, dude. Getting rid of Spanky, as John would say. He goes back into this thing. I just took Psychic here again. So he's got a knockoff here. Get rid of my choice specs. We're going to Psychic. do about 36. So let's look at that Tornadus here. Let's look at the knockoff damage. Knockoff does 32 to 38. So he got a really good high roll there. And without my choice specs, I do 49 to 58. So that's 36. So let's say here's max HP, 40 to 38. You're assault vested. You've got to be. You're assault vested. To do 26 to 32, I think you're potentially assault vested with not much investment. I think you're assault vested with not much investment. I'm going to U-turn here. Now, I could or spear here. So they go with the Empoleon. I think I'm going to my Wutai here. And I think I'm going to make the safe play. Do I Drain Punch? Because I could value rocks here. Empoleon. U-turn should do 6 to 7. Ooh, that is Fizz Def Empoleon. Good to know. 252. To do 4 to 5%? Yep, that's Fizz Def. Perfect. So we actually got good information on that. Because that was Fidef, it would have done more. So that's awesome. So that is Fizz Def Empoleon. We guarantee 2 KO this thing, which is really cool. I think I just make the safe play in Drain Punch here, just because I get recovery off, and it punishes him for trying to get up rocks for free here. So I'm going to Drain Punch here. Okay, so he's Chapel. Air Slash. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks. Air Slash. How much would that have done to me? Only 24 to 29. Not really much. This Drain Punch does 56 to 67. So we actually have a chance to knock him out here. He has a roll here. I do go for the Drain Punch. We do not get the roll. And they go for the rocks. Okay. And now we just go for Surgeons here. So he went for value on rocks, which is really good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that does... So that's Fizz Def Dashbun. I am a little bit, like, wondering why you would bring Dashbun into my team, but it's fine. So we did in total 30, 46. We do have a chance to weaken this down. I think I force this into Wish or go for the kill. So he's going to Wish here. And I'm just going to Surge him here. Oh. I think that's a worthy trade. I think I'm going to go Jirachi here. As the Mega comes in here. I don't let this Mega set up for free here in front of me. I do expect this thing to be Terra Fire. Ow. Do expect this thing to be Terra Fire. They bug. Okay. Okay, so they're Tinted Lens. That's very good information to know. The Tinted Lens Mega. Omega Tinted Lens. Tinted Lens does make sense. Was not really the worst thing I would have saw coming into my team. I go Vikavolt, Terrifier here. They don't knock me out. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the heck my computer is doing. My computer has been so out of whack, guys. I think I might need to buy a new one. I go Houndstone here. Poltergeist is doing really good damage here. I could set up screens, go Rex, and probably win the game here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I get that light screen up. There's no way to remove this. I do expect him to be either boots or specs. Tinted lens, though, does make sense. Tinted lens does make sense. He's going to probably wait to pop his Terrifier until probably Vikavolt's out, or until... Nope, he's just going to go into the Empoleon. Do I outspeed no bulk Empoleon? Let's just say Quirky. Rim Snarl. It's a speed tie. I'm going to risk it and go for the foul play here. We do felt speed. Grimmsnarls get the KO, which is really good for us there. That's awesome. We won the speed tie unless he was minus speed nature, so that was really, really good for us there. In comes the Goodra. I'm going to taunt this Goodra in case it's not assault vested. It's not assault vested. That's perfect information. Okay. Goodra. Especially defensive. Okay, so let's just say you're this type of set. Grimmsnarl's not doing much. With Spooky here. Spooky does pressure this thing offensively really well. With my HAXORUS here. With Light Screen up. Flash Cannon into... How much does an Earthquake do? Earthquake will do 62 to 73. So if I SD... I think I'm with Spooky here. Just gonna see what he wants to do. He's gonna Thunderbolt. Okay. I'm gonna double out into Rex here. Oh, he tried to Dragon Tail me. I'm Earthquaking now. Charm, okay. Is Charm even a legal move? So that did 60... No, I'm pretty sure Charm's legal. So that did 62, 77. That's not Fizz Def. So that's looking like max HP Goodra at -2. You do 27 to 34 with Dragon Tail. I'm gonna Scale Shot here. So we got the 5 times. In comes Goodra. I think I just Earthquake here, right? Yeah, I think it's Earthquake here, make it safe. Don't let him get a free setup opportunity there. Alright, so my Vikavolt should now win this game. My Vikavolt should win this game. My Vikavolt should win me this game now. I definitely think we got... I'm not going to call it GG's yet. I'm not going to call it GG's yet. Obviously, we're at neutral attack. U-turn knock. I probably would have gone for the flying type move, honestly, instead of just trying to sack off the Goodra. Because you would have gone a chance to go for the defense mod right here, but it's fine. So he was at 44, so he's going to get probably up to about 77. Okay. Tornadus. 252. Great. Oh my god, come on, computer. Scale shot now at neutral does 66 to 79. And that's with 4 hits. If I get 5 hits, I guarantee knock him out. So I'm going to go for scale shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it! Let's go! Not going to say GG just quite yet. Yanmega. And Yanmega, if I get all 5 hits again, it's only a roll to knock them out. So I'm going to scale shot here again. So you real to be Terrifier. 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, do not get the roll. Giga Drain. And that is not going to be able to do it. We're going to Earthquake here. Claim the victory. GG. And yeah. Let's go, baby. We're going to claim up the 4-0 victory, and we're going to finish the season with 6-1. Shoutouts to John. And you know what's funny, guys? If I actually made some adjustments and stuff like that, I actually would have had a perfect season, man. I was a little worried about these transactions because obviously we lost to John the first week with these transactions. But we came up with a victory, and HAXORUS got its redemption arc with loaded dice, baby. I definitely think that Annihilate going down turn 1 really opened up the door for us there. That really opened up the door for us there. HAXORUS with its redemption arc, man. HAXORUS really proving why it is the GOAT. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And with that, guys, I will see you for playoffs, where we will now be the either number 1, 2, or potentially 3, depends on how John does in his last week. But more likely, the number 1 and number 2 seed going into playoffs, ladies